Decimals and fractions. Decimals and fractions can often be used to represent the same number. A number that contains both a whole number greater than 0 and a fraction such as 1/3 is called a mixed number. Here we have an outline with examples of the most common mixed numbers and their equivalent in decimal number. So as you can see, we have 1, which is same in mixed number or in decimal, and then to the right we have 1/4, which is the same as 1.25. 1/2 is 1.5, 1/3 it's 1.75, and so on. Now writing decimals as fractions or mixed numbers. Write each decimal as a fraction or mixed number. So we have to write 0.23. It's a decimal. We're going to write it as a fraction or mixed number. So we have to look to the last place value. So if the 3 it's in the hundreds place, that means it's 23/100ths. You can then check if you can simplify, and just simplify, and that will be the final fraction. In this case, we cannot simplify, so the answer is just 23/100ths. Number 2, we have 1.7. So 1, it's a whole number. 0.7, we have to convert it into a fraction. So it's 7/10. So it is 1/7 tenths because it's in the tenths place. Number 3, we have 5.63. So again, we look at the last digit, it's in the hundreds place. So it'll be 5.63, which is 5/63/100ths. And finally, we have 0.31. So again, the 31, it's in the hundreds place. So it's 31/100. Since you cannot simplify it, that is your answer. Now, writing fractions as decimals. Write each fraction or mixed number as a decimal. To convert a fraction into a decimal, we can divide always. So we're going to divide 3 divided by 4. The answer is 0.75. So that means 3/4 equals to 0.75. Number 2, we have 5/2. Again, we divide 2 by 3. 2 divided by 3. The answer will be 0.6 repeating. So remember, you write it as 5.6 and then you write a line above this number that repeats. So your answer would be 5.6 repeating. Now, a terminating decimal such as 0.75 has a finite number of decimal places, and a repeating decimal such as 0.66 has a block of 1 or more digits that repeat continuously. So here we have a table with the most common fractions and their equivalent decimals. So for example, starting with 1/5 equals to 0.2, 1/4 to 0.25, 1/3 to 0.3, repeating, and then 2/5, that'll be 0.4, 1/2, 0.5, 3/5 equals to 0.6, 2/3 to 0.6 repeating, 3/4 equals to 0.75, and 4/5 equals to 0.8. Comparing and ordering fractions and decimals. Order the fractions and decimals from least to greatest. So when we compare, we need to compare with the same form. So if they give you 2 decimals, you're going to convert the fraction into a decimal. So it'll be 0.5, 1/5 equals to 0.2, and 0.37. So if you graph them on a number line, you're going to see that the 0.2 comes before the 0.37 and the 0.5. Remember, if you compare, when you're comparing numbers with different place value, you add zeros so you can compare and see which one is the smallest one. So as you can see, this is the smallest, and then 0.37, and the greatest one is 0.5. So the numbers from least to greatest, you write the answer in the original form. So 0.2 was 1/5, so it's 1/5, 0.37, and 0.5. So now this will be all for this lesson. Remember, don't forget to convert decimals, fractions to decimals when you're comparing, and it's very useful that you learn the most common fractions, because you won't have to do process to convert from a fraction to a decimal. So any question you have, you can send me a message. Take care. Bye.